Hello, I was involved in a chat in someone else's video, and someone mentioned about the horrors of Genesis 19. So let's go to my intro. That I do not endorse this book or advocate to use the words of this book. I'm an atheist. I use this book as a weapon against itself. It's all evil. It's all lies. I'm capital N-O-T. I'm not a pastor. I'm an activist against this evil, despicable book. Now, I mark this not for kids. 18 plus crowd, please. I might smoke and cuss and say asshole, bitch, motherfucker, fuck you. If you don't like that, go ahead and tune out right now. So we're going to go with Genesis 19. Get ready to this is not a very well read chapter by Christians. Christians are not going to pick out this chapter because it's horrible. And if you're familiar with it, you know it's horrible. But if you're a Christian, you don't know about it, do you? And there came two angels to Sodom in that evening, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them, and he bowed himself unto them. What's so special about these angels? I don't know, let's find out. He bowed himself to them, angels, with his face toward the ground. Whoa. Verse 2. And he said, behold now, my lords, turn in. He's opening the door to let angels in his house. Okay. I pray unto you into your servant's house and tarry all night and wash your feet. The angels had dirty feet. And ye shall rise up early and go on your ways. I want you to leave in the morning. And they said, nay, but we will abide in the street all night. They declined his invitation in the house. Come on, angels. What was Lot's design on? You could stay the night, but get out in the morning. What was Lot's design on that? I think he had some kind of romantic desires for angels, didn't he? No, but we're going to stay in the street all night. Fuck you, Lot. Yeah. And he pressed upon them greatly. They turned in unto him and entered into his house, and he made them a feast. Angels eat. Well, and did bake unleavened bread. It's got to be unleavened bread or else. It's like flat looking. And they did eat. I guess it's like eating pita bread or something. But before they lay down, the men of the city are out there. Oh. Before they lay down, angels sleep. Really? The men in the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed around the house, round and round. Both old and young, and all the people every quarter, all the people everywhere. Really? And they called unto Lot. Hey, Lot. And said unto them, where are those men? Hey, Lot, where are those men that came in here? Where are those men that came into thee tonight? Bring them out to us. We want to get to know them. What? And Lot went out the door unto them and shut the door after him and said, I pray you, brethren, do not do something so wickedly. What's so special about these two guys that are supposedly angels? Everyone in the town wants to come in and get at that man action angel shit. Let's take a break right now from that. They want to fuck angels. Every man, young and old, that means even boys, and old geezers too, they want to fuck angels. Okay. That deserves a break. Okay, every man, old and young, surrounding Lot's house, everyone wants these hot angel men. Okay. And Lot went out at the door unto them and shut the door after him and said, I pray you, brethren, do not do something so wickedly. Behold, now I have two daughters. I'll push my two daughters out to a fucking angry mob. It's wants to have angel sex. But hey, you know what I would say if I was Lot? I said, fuck those two angels. You get butt raped out there. But no, I'm going to send my two virgin daughters. Don't do something so wickedly like get on with that angel sex. Don't do something so wickedly. I'd rather just toss out my two virgin daughters, butt rape them, fuck the shit out of them. I don't care. That's how righteous Lot was. That's how moral this book is. God forbid you have angel sex with these hot men I got in my house. What was Lot doing with those hot angel men? Hey, I want to keep them to myself. Here, get the fuck out of here, my two virgin daughters. Go out there and get ass raped. The whole town is out there. You didn't even think you're going to ass rape the daughters? Hey, no, don't do something so wickedly as to have sex with these hot angel men. All right. Don't do something so wickedly like have sex with hot angel men. Okay. I have two daughters. Get the fuck out of here, bitches. I got two daughters. You may get to know them. You know, let me pray them out onto you and do to them as you please to do. What's good in your eyes, you do to my daughters. Oh, bang, bang, bang. Whoa. Ass rape all over town on the two daughters. He doesn't give a fuck, but don't touch these hot angel men. You could do what's good to you in your good eyes with my daughters. I don't even give a fuck if they die. Just don't touch my hot angel, man. Oh, I'm smoking too much. Okay, about the hot angel, man. We'll take a break right there. The hot angel. Don't touch the hot angel, man. Don't do it. Just, everyone in the town get ass raped my fucking daughters. I'm all fucking hopped up on coffee, espresso. I'm normally an alcoholic though, but I've been doing a little sober time. Make better videos that way. My drunk videos suck. I slur my words and shit. And get all hyper for this. Okay, the hot angel man. Don't touch them. Everyone in town can ass rape my daughters as they see fit. 19. Genesis 19, verse 9. Well, let's go back to 8 again. I will bring them out to you, those bitches. What's good in your eyes? Only unto these men do nothing. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But onto my angel guys, don't do nothing with my hot angel guys. Now, Lot is such a righteous guy. I prefer these hot angel men over my 2 fucking bitch daughters. Get the fuck out of here. And they said, stand back. And they said again. Then one fellow came in to sojourn, and he will need to be a judge. Now we will deal worse with thee than with them. And they pressed sore upon the man. Even Lot came near to break the door, but the man put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house to them and shut the door. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house, the men that were like trying to break into the fucking house. Angel magic power smite you with blindness. Hey, there's people trying to break into your door. Hey, get back in here. Let's close the door. And these special hot angel guys have some special powers that are going to I strike you all with blindness. Hey, even if I was blind, maybe I could get a feel of your daughter. Hey, I'll go by smell. Hey, I smell some vagina. Yeah. Everyone got a piece of Lot's daughters. All right. And the man said unto Lot, how hast thou here any besides son-in-law, thy sons and thy daughters? They said unto Lot, hast thou had anyone else besides? Where am I? Oh, son-in-law, thy sons and thy daughters. He had sons. His son-in-law? What the fuck's all this shit? I never knew about those additional family members. I thought he only had 2 fucking daughters. And what else you have in the city, bring it out of the place. They want him to leave the city and his family too. You know? Yeah, he did have a wife, didn't he? Yeah. We'll get to that. For we will destroy this place because the cry of them that is waxing great before the face of the Lord. And the Lord hath sent us to destroy it. How come Lot chose such a horrible fucking city to live in anyways? What the fuck was he doing there? That sounds like the worst fucking city ever on the fucking earth. And like just Lot's so righteous that he's staying there. I'm going to bring you out of these hot angel guys. I'm going to bring you out of the city because we're going to destroy it. And Lot went out and spoke unto his son-in-laws, which married his daughters. That's fucking odd. You know, because what's going to happen later? Up, get you out of this place, for the Lord will destroy the city. And I'm giving you a strong suggestion that if you have any other relatives besides your daughters, And they survived the ass raping. Wow, they're tough champs, weren't they? All of a sudden, they appear back in the story. I'll destroy the city. But he seemed as one that mocked unto his sons-in-law. And when the morning arose, then the angels hastened Lot, saying, Arise, take thy wife and thy 2 daughters, which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity. You're hanging around this place of sin. Why don't you get the fuck out of that place of sin and get out? I'm only going to save like 2, 3, 4. It was originally 5, but you'll find out what happens to the wife. And while he lingered, the men laid hold upon his hand, and upon the hand of his wife, and upon the hand of his 2 daughters, the Lord being merciful unto them. And they brought him forth and set him within the city. Huh? And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, Escape thee thither for your life. The Lord says, escape thee thither for your life. This appears in some of my contradiction videos because nothing is impossible for God. He's omnipresent, omniscient, all-powerful, and hi there, Trusty Ape. Hi. He's all fucking powerful. He's all-knowing, but I'm not so powerful that I can't control this fucking sin city, and I could control it enough to have about a total of 5 people escape. That's all I'm going to allow, 5 people out. It's Lot. Jack off Lot, and then jack off daughters, and the jack off wife of Lot. I'm destroying the fucking city. I'm letting 5 escape. But during the journey out, he says, I cannot do anything for you. You're going to have to escape thee thither for yourself. I cannot do anything. So they're on the run. And while he lingered, the men laid hold of his hand, and upon the hand of his wife, upon his daughters and shit like that. And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, Escape thee thither for your life. Behold, I cannot do anything for you. And escape to the mountain, lest you be consumed. You're going to escape to the mountain by yourselves. Unless you want to be consumed. And Lot said unto them, Oh, not so, my Lord. Behold, now thy servant hath found grace in thy sight. Grace in thy sight. When they have some kind of special relationship going on. Lot and God, or ass kisser of God. Lot is, right? It's an ass kisser of God. I'm going to let you escape with your 2 daughters and your wife. Oh. Behold, now this city is near to you, unto it is a little one. Oh, let me escape thither to the little one, and my soul shall live. And he said unto them, See, I have accepted thee concerning this thing also that I will not overthrow the city for which thou hast spoken. Haste thee, escape thither, for I cannot do anything till he come thither. Escape thither, I can't do anything. God says he can't do anything. That's the second time he said that in this chapter. And the sun rises upon the earth when Lot entered Zoar. The sun entered the earth. All this time that I was reading, I'm imagining this dark, very dark, with red fires. It's an apocalyptic image. The story is so dark. And now he says the sun arose. Let's take a break. Wow. Take a break. It's a lot. I didn't realize it was that long in the chapter. It's still going. Intermission music. I don't play music in my videos because slap it with a copyright. I don't like copyrights on my videos. So we'll hum a song. Tobacco. But I don't do regular manufactured cigarettes. I roll every cigarette. The regular manufactured cigarettes do not satisfy me at all. It's like real raw tobacco right here. So, Genesis 19 is fucking long. Let's go. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah with brimstone and fire from the Lord of heaven. Burn them all up. And he overthrew those cities and the plain and all the inhabitants of the city which grew upon the ground. That means that everything was burned up. Everything. That means everyone died. Except for this little jack-off family. But his wife looked back. Who was writing down the shit about, hey, I see her look back. That means that you look back. Okay, she looked back and she became a pillar of salt. She died. She became a statue of salt. She died. Is that 26? Yeah. And Abraham got up early in the morning to the place where he stood before the Lord. And he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah and toward all the land of the plain. Beheld, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace. And it came to pass, when God destroyed the cities of the plain, that God remembered Abraham. Oh, Abraham. What makes Abraham and Lot so special? Got double down in it, God. What makes them so fucking special? Okay, Abraham and Lot is still spared. His fucking wife died. She's a fucking salt statue. Sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow. He escaped. They overthrew the cities in which Lot dwelt. Again, why was he hanging around? Fucking horrible fucking sin induced fucking Armageddon fucking apocalyptic fucking furnace of fucking fire, burnt up cities. What was he doing there in the first place? Shouldn't he have lived somewhere else? Okay. Now he finally escaped. So it's Lot. Oh, that's gonna make it. You can make it 3. Abraham's still alive too, but you can make it 3. Lot, 2 daughters. And Lot went up to Zoar and dwelt in the mountains with his 2 daughters. They're in a cave. Huh? For he feared to dwell in Zoar. He feared to go to another city. Sounds like the Lord's not going to protect him. Why did he fear to go to another city? It's just going to be another sin-induced city. Everything's so perfect with God. It's all good. But there's sin-induced cities that are too fucking bad for Lot. So he's going to take him and his daughters up in a cave in a mountain. Man, what's going on there? And the firstborn said unto the younger, our father is old. They're going to get right to the sex already. Fuck, it just started. They just made it to the cave and already they're thinking about sex. The firstborn said unto the younger, our father is old, and there's not a man in earth to come in unto us after the manner of all the earth. There's not a man who could come in unto us except for a father. Hey, look at father. The firstborn says, there's not a man to come in unto us except we have our father. He's old. Come, let us make our father drink wine. And they have to get him drunk and we will lie with him, that we may preserve the seed of our father. That's whacked up. Daughters have this plan where both of them are going to get knocked up ancestrally. Like this old drunk bastard's dick's going to work. And it doesn't always work with one shot, but in the Bible it works with one shot. I say, I doubt it can work at all. So we make your father drink wine. Okay, they made their father drink wine that night. The firstborn went in on, lay on her father to perceived. He perceived, he was so drunk, he perceived not what was going on. He didn't know what was going on. I'm so fucking old and drunk. I didn't even know what was going on. Where am I at? Oh, it came to pass on the morrow, the very next day, tomorrow, that the firstborn said unto the younger, behold, I lay yesterday night with my father. Let us make some drink wine again. Then you could lay on top of your father. So they made him drink wine again. They lay on him. He perceiveth not. They made their father drink wine that night also, and the younger arose and lay with him. And he perceived not what was going on. She lay down, nor when she arose. He didn't know what's going on when she lay down or when she arose. This flaccid fucking old thing is going to do special magic trick like, really? This fucking old dude is so drunk he doesn't even know what's going on, but he's got the tensile strength. Yeah. He's got the special magic tensile strength that he can do it in. First shot, boom, baby. Second shot, boom, baby. 2 nights in a row. Yeah, I believe that shit. And the firstborn had a son, called him Moab, the same as his father, the Moabites to this day. And the younger also had a son, called him Ben-Ami, the same as his father, the children of Ammon, unto this day. And they say unto this day, like, hey, that race is still going on unto this day. Oh, right. That means they're all incest babies, right? Fuck. That's fucking horrible. That was Genesis 19. Are you going to dump your religion?